your life. At other times, it suggests reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong and tall and knows just what to do. With help from the sun, the Emperor can see for miles and miles. So this is all about perception and passed on loved one, or they could still be living, and it's somebody, father-like figure maybe to you, that helps you realize and see things clearer. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. We got the Six of Wands. Wands is more fire energy. The butterfly signifies transformation, so you may be going through this transformation. It's also about victory, success, and rising up. Like the butterflies rising up out of the tangled wands and branches. New life takes flight. If you're not reveling in the joy of success already, you will be soon. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. Again, they're mentioning victory. With the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and now the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of victory, of rising up against the odds. The obstacles have been relentless, but now is not the time to look back upon them. The more pressing question is, where will you go with your new set of wings? So now that you see, you're going to step back and see things clearer and have a new perception on things and have a little guidance maybe from a fatherly type figure, or your person, or whoever that may be. You're going to have victory, and now you're going to have to figure out where you're going to go with all this. Oh wow, then we have the Moon card, which is also connected to the High Priestess, all about psychic intuition, being in nature. The Moon card, like the sun, the moon shines light on things that we don't normally see. It helps us to see things that we don't usually see. So, let me see. Vivid dreams and fears. In many ways, the Moon card encompasses the idea of the wild unknown. It is the shadow realm, the place where dreams, fears, and mysteries are born. Much darkness can linger here. If you aren't careful, this can lead to periods of anxiety and self-doubt, almost as though you've lost your way in a house of mirrors. Many great artists have roamed this inner landscape. It's where imagination and creativity drift freely upon the midnight air. So yeah, the Moon card is where, like, the shadows are, the things that you don't want to admit to, or the things that you don't want to look at and force yourself to deal with. But staying in that energy sometimes can cause some anxiety and fears and issues, like they said. Then you have the Three of Wands. Okay, so envisioning the future indicates you have had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or two good friends. With their help, you've formed a sense of self, of your values and morals, but now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite, and it is yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. So it's time to rely on your own intuition, and the Moon card and the High Priestess is all about using your intuition, and the King of Cups, and your gifts. So you've had plenty of help, and you will still receive help and a mentor, like guidance, with the Hierophant card, but it's definitely time to start trusting your own intuition about things. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so now I actually made up some of my own cards also. Now, mind you, they are rough draft cards pretty much, but they get the job done for divination. They work pretty well so far. So, they're kind of like charm cards. I will be pulling a couple of channeled messages also that I have written down. Okay, so first 3 cards. Aquarius, that's weird because I kept saying Aquarius, so yeah. A lot of air with the swords. You could be an Aquarius, or your person or your friend could be an Aquarius, or if you know an Aquarius energy. You've also got a child spirit, a childlike spirit around you. That's horrible looking, but it's a little ball toy that kid would play with. Like I said, these are really basic. I just made these the other day. Message from the angels. We know you're hurting. We're helping to heal your heart and ease your pain. Things will look up. Ask us for help and guidance. Message from a female spirit. So they're saying somebody comes here. He comes here. You can tell him his mom loves him. I keep going to different places. I hope this holds. Your mother has been here while I was here. I can't yell or talk loud enough. How can you hear me? You're kind to my boy. So, yeah, you have a female spirit around you that maybe you know or knew, and they might have recently passed, and they're trying to get a hold of you and get your attention. You also have the spirit of a man around you, so a man and a woman. Sentences are hard to do. I was about 39 when I died. I want to be alive again. I want to move on. I can't let go. I trust you. They never saw it coming. Lost all of it. My mind, faith, and purpose. Tragedy strikes. There's no preparing for it. So that obviously sounds like somebody that's had a very tragic death, maybe, and was about 30, approximately in their late 30s, early 40s. Then you also have more water energy, so the air and the water came out. So Scorpio. I know Scorpio, you or your person, some of you may be a Scorpio. Then home. A change in home life, people in your home, maybe changing things, situations with people in your home. You may be moving. Older woman spirit. So you've got multiple spirits around you. You've got a child, a female, a man, and the older woman spirit, who may be the same female. We just want to be seen and heard. So you've definitely got people coming to you. And look at that. That goes with the, where is it? What is it? The Six of Pentacles. Talking about getting money or a gift. Just make sure you remember to pay it forward. So you have money or gift coming your way. Okay. Well, that's good news. It's pretty accurate so far. I'm going to pick these cards up quick. And I'm going to pull some channeled messages. I have a bag of messages written down that I channeled over the past few nights. One second. Clear the energy. Going to light my sage back up. Clear some of the energies. Do the singing bowl one more time. Okay. Let's get my channeled messages here. Just have them in a bag. Okay, so let's see. Got a couple here. Before we could be ourselves. So it sounds like somebody's around you, somebody that you know is saying, or maybe you're feeling this way, that you used to be able to act like yourselves when you were together. And maybe now you can't, or you don't feel the same. This one is a passed on female, worked as a nurse, points at his shoulders and knees. So somebody may be a passed on nurse, some of you may know. She was a nurse when she was alive, and she's pointing at somebody's shoulders and knees as if there's something, like maybe she's pointing out health issues with this person or something that's wrong, being that she was a healthcare provider. We aren't quite through this yet. So you're not quite through whatever's going on just yet. Open some new doorways. Okay, so they want you to definitely look into opening up some new opportunities, doorways for you, trying something different with a new perspective maybe. This one is someone wants a tall glass of cranberry. So somebody you know that's passed on may have liked cranberry drinks, maybe with definitely sugary. Sometimes I know they do like to point out drinks and food that they liked. I know my passed on family members constantly talk about food and what they enjoyed while they were here with us. Don't shut down again. Stay connected. So they're asking you not to shut down, to not disconnect from your emotions. Longingly wanting the true love. So somebody you or somebody around you may be wanting true love with you, or it may be true love with you. Okay, and then you've got very feminine angelic presence. So that could be an angel. We did pull the Ariel cards earlier and the Queen of Michael. Take all the time you need. I will be here. So somebody's letting you know that they will be there for you to take your time on whatever you've got going on. Okay, then we have brace yourself, much to unfold before you. So open new doorways and you have much to unfold before you. And that goes with the High Priestess card, like brace yourself. There's going to be stuff that you're now going to come see clearly, and new opportunities may arise from this. Then this one says wild, free, and brave. So they want you to be wild, free, and brave. And the last one is bringer of peace. So you may be a very peaceful being, or the person that's around you may be a very peaceful being. But no matter what, either way, the message is to bring more peace into this world and to you, and to be at peace. Okay, so that's the channeled messages. Okay, should I pull some charms quick? Sorry if that was loud. Now I know it's the setup with the camera. You guys can't see the charms like you usually. I usually have them camera set up way better, but I will tell you the best I can describe to them. So you've got the word lion. The lion also in tarot represents either a Leo. You may know somebody that's a Leo, or the lion can also represent strength. You've got the Wiccan sun rune. So shedding light on the things that you may not see, and the sun rune and the sun card in tarot are literally the best cards that you can have out of the whole deck. Definitely warm, happy energy. It's about growth, it's about happiness, strength, and it's a masculine energy as well. You've got the letter R, if that resonates with some of you. Maybe it's an initial, a name, first letter. You've got a key. They talked about opening new doorways. You've got the key to open new doorways. You have ancestors with you and messages from passed on loved ones. With the owl, with the birds, you've actually got two little owls. Like I said, I know it's hard to see. So maybe two passed on relatives around you. You've got the little ghost charm. So you have, that's another spirit, so that's 3 spirits right there. You've got the 2 hearts connected rune for soulmate connections, lovers, twin flame connections, you and your person, kindred spirits. You've got the dog charm. So some of you may have a dog or have a passed on dog that's coming through. And he's pretty much standing his ground and looking like he's ready to bark. So maybe it's a message to help you stay grounded too. Keep your feet planted. And the animal realm is definitely speaking to you. So you have a lot of animal guides around you right now. You've got the tea kettle. So about nourishing yourself. Maybe drink some more teas. Watch what you're putting into your body. What you put into that kettle is what you get out of it. So same with your body. What you're taking in is how you're going to feel. You've got the camera, so they want you to focus on something. Stay focused. You've got the spoon, again with diet, eating. They may be wanting you to take this information like a spoonful at a time. Just like take it for what it is. You've got the word wish, so you may have a wish that may be granted. You've got the sewing machine. You reap what you sow. You can also mend things back together though. So things might be falling apart, but you can always sew them back together. You've got the telephone for signifying communication. Either you'll be receiving an important phone call, some of you, or somebody might be reaching out to you today that you didn't expect to hear from, or this might be the communication right here, the messages that you're getting. You've got the heart locket, and you also have a key. So somebody has the key to your heart next to the soulmates and lovers. Live your dream. Can't really say it, it's blurry. They want you to remember to live your dream, don't just settle. They want you to remember to take time to kick back and relax, but also be outside in nature and get grounded with the beach chair. Get some sun. Soak up the sun with the sun rune. Get some vitamin D. You've got the horseshoe for good luck. The saxophone for harmony, music. Some of you may play an instrument, or passed on loved one may have played an instrument. I know music and meditating also helps, keeping you grounded and connected to the earth. You've got ancient wisdom again with the Native American and the feathers in his headband. And this could also be ancestry or guides, spirit guides are around you at this time, or are going to be coming in. You could be Native American as well. You've got the little hair dryer and scissors. So some of you may be having a new haircut or style, or maybe changing your style. You've got a leaf for turning a leaf, so it's definitely a turning point in life. The leaves may fall off the trees at times, but they always come back and flourish again. And the rest are all fairy stones, so the fairies are definitely around you. And that would be the end of the reading. So yeah, I hope that this resonated with some of you, and like I said, please forgive me for the setup, but thank you for watching. If you did watch until the end, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, bye guys.